بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. From the book of Imam Ibn Rajab al-Hanbali rahmatullah alayh about the knowledge. He said then, ومن ذلك أعني محدثات الأمور علوم محدثات العلوم ما أحدثه فقهاء أهل الرأي من ضوابط وقواعد أقلية ورد فروع الفقه إليه ورد فروع الفقه إليها. From this, he says, from among the things, from this, or from that, you can say, then he said, I mean the innovative sciences. From that means from these innovative sciences, what has been introduced, what have been innovated by the legal jurist from the group of people of opinion, Ahlul Rai, when they comprise some rational principles and rules which govern the legal rules and regulation. So this come up with certain regulation that would go against the general understanding. That's why they say وَسَوَاءٌ خَالَفَتِ السُّنَنْ أَمْ وَافَقَتْهَا. And those rules, whether they go against the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or conform to it. طردا لتلك القواعد المقررة. Means they were more concerned about these rules that they have devised from their intellect. وإن كان أصلها مما تأولوه على نصوص الكتاب والسنة لكن بالتأويلات يخالفهم غيرهم فيها. وهذا هو الذي أنكره أئمة الإسلام على من أنكروه من فقهاء أهل الرأي والحجاز والعراق وبالغوا في ذمه وإنكاره. Even if وإن كان أصلها so even if the original rule is what they have interpreted the text from Quran and Sunnah, and they tried to understand it in different light, means their difference is based on their interpretation, and yet many other fuqaha, their understanding has been different. So they did the interpretation or legal reasoning which would be against those who go against them. Means that the Imams of Islam, A'immatul Islam, they would not like it. They rejected these ideas. Means rationally coming up with those rules. This is talking about the Mu'tazila mainly, who then use everything within their ability to suit the intellect, satisfy that, even if it means that they have to change Quran and Sunnah, they would just go by explaining things rationally. So they have come up with the rules that would go with just mere ration, intellectual ability. And that would be the dividing or the deciding principle for them. They would go by that, and Quran and Sunnah become sort of not secondary in that sense, but they try to square the circle by twisting and changing the interpretation of something very clear in Quran and Sunnah at times. And obviously that is why the Aim of Islam, the Imams, rejected them. And they say, you can't do that. And they actually went on to extremes to reject them and then censure them. فأما الأئمة وفقهاء أهل الحديث فإنهم يتبعون الحديث الصحيح حيث كان إذا كان معمولا به عند الصحابة ومن بعدهم أو عند طائفة منهم. Because the أئمة and the fuqaha, the scholars, would just follow the hadith and sunnah obviously of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they would go with the sahih hadith, whoever it is, as long as it has been practiced upon by the Sahaba and those who came after them, the Tabi'een, the followers, or the group of scholars would follow that, because there are certain hadith which have been left by the Ummah as a whole for many other reasons. Other than those, generally the hadith are to be followed. فَأَمَّا مَتَّفَقَ السَّلَفُ عَلَى تَرْكِ, as regards those hadiths which the Salaf, the pious predecessors, first three generations, Sahaba, the Tabi'un, and the Taba Tabi'un, the followers and the successors, فَلَا يَجُوزُ الْعَمَلُ بِهِ, it is not permissible to act on those hadiths which they all agreed to leave behind, because they were being abrogated. لأنه ما تركوه إلا على علم أنه لا يعمل به, because they would not have left it except that they knew that these should be left. قال عمر بن عبد العزيز, that is why Umar ibn Abdul Aziz رحمة الله عليه, he said خذوا من الرأي ما يوافق من كان قبلكم, take from the opinion which is in keeping with those who were before you. فإنهم كانوا أعلم منكم, because they were more knowledgeable than you. فأما ما خالف عمل أهل المدينة من الحديث فهذا كان مالك يرى الأخذ بعمل أهل المدينة. So as for the specific case where the hadith contradict the practice of the people of Medina, the inhabitants of Medina, Imam Malik was of the opinion that the practice of the people of Medina should be adhered to, whereas the majority adhered to the hadith, obviously we know. وَالْأَكْثَرُونَ أَخَذُوا بِالْحَدِيثِ, the majority would go with the hadith. Imam Malik would say that we go with the people of Medina, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was there till his last day, and the people there have followed whatever was there to be followed. So we shouldn't go against them. This is what Imam Malik's opinion is. But inshallah ta'ala, that's his view on this issue. The majority would say we just stick with the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and inshallah ta'ala, we'll just carry on from there next week. Jazakallahu khair.